And I've been very busy with boards, and the newest board came in, and there was an issue. It was an interesting issue
Which
because
is?
new boards. I made a new board for 409, and they came back, and I found out that the trace from the battery to the TP4056 is too thin. So the
Oh,
battery voltage is too low arriving at the controller, so it doesn't
wow.
start up. I would not
Wow.
imagine that. So I remade the board, but
Okay.
interesting to know. I didn't know that it was so much different. About maybe 10 centimeter thin. I had to
Oh,
loop it around
oh, I
because I
see.
couldn't get it straight. So
Oh, the well, Vias are cheap, especially if you use wider ones, then they can handle the current.
yes.
And they don't really. I mean, back in the old days, yeah, you got charged for the number of vias and component holes, but not
No,
anymore. They
not
just use a
anymore. I mean, yeah,
no.
it's
They use a laser drill, um, which is basically the board goes by. There's a flash of light, and it keeps on going, and now it's drilled.
yeah, like that. Yeah, and the it's only $1 a board, so I mean, just get new boards. That's much easier. And
Exactly.
we're getting a lot of orders for the cradles in. If you're interested in a cradle, I can send you one and for
Yeah.
testing.
I'm interested, but it's probably not worth your effort. I'd rather your effort go into sending out news ends and stuff.
Okay,
So
that's up to you. Because it's
actually,
useful if you have your machine, your Zen, and you just pop it in, and it's
well, there's our local library has a 3D print machine, so I'll just book some time there. So
okay.
it's quite nice.
Up to you.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to share
Yeah.
a little thought I had when we are trying to reconnect. And are you there? I can't see your video. This reminds me of, I mean, I wasn't there, but the early days of telephones. It's like, hello, are you there?
Yes,
And
that's true.
way back when I was taking a course on the telephone system, and the Bell course specifications and Bell Canada, of course, were the reliability specifications were insane. For instance, an entire central office was allowed to be out of service, completely out of service, 1 hour per 40 years. Yeah. And then a few years later, uh, Sun came out with this concept of internet dial tone that you just connect to and you get dial tone like the old-fashioned telephone.
Mhm.
That's gone.
Yeah, I think so.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello. It's like I feel like like kids with a tin cans and a string.
True. Yeah.
Anyway, that was my rant. Carry on.
Okay. And also, I've been getting other GPSs too. I mean, all with the
That's cool. I
M10.
didn't realize that they,
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay,
Michael.
I'm gonna shut off my video because my internet's about to go.
yeah, mine is not stable as well. No, that's fine. I, I, you were saying about GPS units.
Mhm. Yes, no, no, you were first saying something else, Michael. I heard.
You were, no, I was saying, I just was making a comment about Lou was saying that dial tone was not, was that you had a system without dial tone, and I could understand how, yeah, that would be really interesting getting a conversation going.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, my internet's not good too in this corner of the house. We're rewiring the house with Cat 6A.
Good job.
And then once we do that, we'll get a hotspot up in the top of the house, which will help.
And now you're
Anyway,
connected what way?
yeah. it'll be worth the effort.
Yes, sure. I can imagine.
Um,
No, I was talking about the different
it's really
GPSs
not.
I was getting. I
So
ordered two more GPSs, different kind, but I will test them first before I do anything.
yeah, it'd be interesting to know if they take the u-blox module right off the shelf, or if they have some special, basically firmware modifications from u-blox themselves.
Hmm.
For like basically, different configuration or different thresholds, whatever. Not sure that I think we're back to that well-documented black box. We kind of don't know what's going on there.
So I still have to maybe next week the guy is flying. I think I posted the
Yes.
information on it. So let's see what comes back with that.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't really looked at, I really haven't looked at anything, but Yellis last week said he was going to do a version that has a separate log file. I don't know if he's had a chance to do that. Otherwise, I can just clean up my version that has a second line
Hmm.
for each log, and have your friend, was it Andy? I think you mentioned his name.
Yeah.
Um, Fly with that, and that way we get the extra information out of the u-blox module. Um,
Can you take the latest code and then add that to it?
sure, sure. It's actually
And
pretty close to latest.
okay.
So
And
uh,
he has in the core two, so not a core three. So just to let you know.
core two, okay, fine. Uh,
um, I just looked at Slack. Uh, what was the date? Yella posted on November 25th that, oh, he said, I'll create a new handler. Oh, I thought he said I did. I'll create a new handler to create,
yeah,
for you to create GPS data logs.
yeah,
I guess it didn't happen.
No,
no.
maybe not. I didn't see any post afterwards. Yeah.
Uh,
No, I didn't either.
so Yella says he's not available today. He's
Let's go to
traveling.
Poland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll just use the second line, and I'll just make sure that I um, merge my changes with the most recent. Let me have a quick look at where's my code? VS Code.
And Andy would take also one of the sends and run the software from Michael on it. So we have two different recordings. So
Yeah.
your file and also from Michael.
Right.
That would be great. We can compare even.
Yeah, I'm not that far off. I've got there's no changes. It's pretty much, I mean, if I can just share my screen for a second if you
Yeah,
wish.
I like to see.
Sure.
Sure, share. Okay, and where is there he is. So you can see,
Oh yeah, you're quite close. I can see that. Only one
yeah.
one thing between. Okay.
Well, that's it. It just took that. So this is now I'm using, see, I'm on,
Did you
uh,
pull the latest? Because I made some changes, some other
okay.
stuff in there.
So,
Today I made. So
okay.
you
So right now I'm on,
yeah, that's the one.
Aircon
If
stack
you have to
14.
refresh it.
Yeah. So, you mean,
Yeah,
just this?
yeah,
Yeah.
sync it,
Okay.
sync it up. You should pull in my stuff, but I put in this afternoon, my afternoon.
But that's just circuit board stuff, is it?
Yeah, but still it should link up. Mm, I think
Okay. Well,
you should always pull. You never know what's going on with if other people do that.
oh yeah. Um, okay. So we're back to craft. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
standard board
Yeah, that's all
information,
my stuff. Yeah. Okay. Good. Then you're up
schematics,
to date. That's all.
PLC Gerber. Okay, so fine. So
Oh, good. You're close. Yeah. Software-wise, you're close. Great.
yeah. So yeah, so like not too sure how to prepare an M5 burner version for that.
Um, I can do that for you. I can just
Okay.
pull it and then make it. I mean, you have to. I think it's quite easy to do, but it was a
Yeah.
little bit tricky to figure out in the beginning. I didn't write down, but I kind of know the way to do it.
Okay. So all right. So I'll just
Okay, good.
make
So
sure it's
if
cleaned up.
that's code I pick up and burn one for him and
Well,
send to him.
let me make sure it's nice and clean first,
Okay.
and I'll just give you the okay.
Yeah. And by the way, the Andy, he has a lot of friends who do radiation measurements. We know a lot of common friends. And one
Oh,
of
very
them
good.
is the Open Radiation Group. They have an app for iOS and an app for Android. And it's quite up to date. It's not so hard to build. And I'm I'm getting in contact with the makers of it and to clone it so we can make a safeguard version for the Zen
Okay.
and for bGeigieZen Nano. So we have finally there's a light in the end of the tunnel for the apps. So
Right. Well, could the app not be just work on the with the Zen?
no, not yet. There was something with they have a special way of sensing their sensors.
Oh, I
I
see.
don't know why. I tried it and it didn't work. The Nano also didn't work. And then I got a message back from the makers. He said, "Okay, then we will make an fix for the Nano, and probably Zen will work then too."
Okay. Because this is you're talking about this radiacode.com.
No, 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 no. This
Okay.
is radio code. This is something different. That's a synthesizer.
Yeah, okay, that's
No, no, no. I'm talking about they call it Open Radiation.org.
okay.
It's a friends group. They're not so, how do we just say that? They're not so communicative.
Okay.
So I had to send 3 emails before I got something back.
They call themselves Open Radiation. Okay.
Yeah, you should check them out. They have they do stuff from, how would you say that, for air travel. Actually, yeah, that's a French site. That's French site. Yeah, you
Okay.
can switch to French and English. And they don't have
Well,
so many stuff yet, but basically it works, the app. I've seen that on a YouTube video from them.
okay. December 9. Oh, interesting. Oh, look at that. They have all these. So they're interesting.
Yeah, I thought so too. Well, this is not the app, what they have.
This is
They,
this seems to be the organization.
yeah, this the app itself is you have to go into it somewhere. Measurement participate, I think it's the project.
How do I take a measure? There we go.
You get the sensor and then you have to go down. Dun, dun, dun. No, I found it on a YouTube channel from them. I can post it.
Okay, kit version manufactured by yourself.
Oh, maybe here you go.
There, yeah.
Oh, that's the safeguards module. You see, they have the safeguards module on it
Oh,
too.
yeah.
But basically, that's a nano, and that link doesn't work. I told them.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. And they have this different, and it uses Bluetooth,
Yeah,
USB. Okay.
basically Bluetooth they use for that.
Yeah.
And if you do an GitHub search for it, you will find the app. And the app I downloaded it, and I could compile it.
Okay.
I didn't test it yet.
What is a mission? Mission progress. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, I'll have a look at that later. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought so too. Because Andy introduced me to this, and then he contacted me with the makers of it, and then it turned out we know many more people together.
Interesting.
It's a small world. It seems so.
Well, I mean, it's common interests.
Yeah, that's true. But they are very much interested in the air travel. So how
Mhm.
much radiation people in the airplanes pick up. So they were showing the measurements, and then I
Mhm.
saw in bGeigieZen Nano, I thought, oh, this is good.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, well, that's it basically for me. I really have not been active just because the stupid course is just sucking up all my time, and then the rest of the time I'm on the couch with an ice pack.
No, I'm also busy with the gateway to get it running and going. So that takes quite a while to test it and to find out. But it's slowly coming.
Mhm.
What else? I hope Yella can get the SD card locker working, because that will be very nice.
Oh yeah, the separate log file. Yes.
Yes. And also, I got a request from people to be able to hook up a USB to their Zen and then pick up the SD data from there. But I'm not sure if that's the right way to do. What do you think about that? That's the way the Czech rat using it. So you hook up a USB and then you get a file from the device and the file you upload. I think this is an unnecessary step. I mean, it's something in the middle. It's like between
Uh,
CD, SD card
Yeah.
reading or directly sending.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt just to, I mean, to send the same information that you sent to the SD card to the USB. I mean, that's just like what, 5 more lines of code or something?
Yeah, that's true. That's the same we do with the Nano. Maybe that's a good idea. And then they can do what they want with it.
That's right.
I
So if
think
they
that,
want to hook it
yeah,
up, or in some environments you don't want wireless,
true.
right? If it's a noisy RF speaking, like if there's a lot of radio frequency interference, you just plug it in, or if you're using a laptop or I don't know, whatever,
Mm,
right? It's something that if it doesn't cost much, and if it's there, somebody might use it. I
true.
noticed in the open radiation that some of the devices are connected by USB. They have this thing
True.
called a pocket Geigie counter Type 6
Mhm.
with USB on the go. So another one here is USB RIUM. Not even sure what that is.
But you should check on the GitHub. They have much more. They have a server also for it.
Okay.
And they have a whole how would you say an API for it too.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But they're very much French oriented. But that's not a problem for you. But my French is very
Yes.
bad.
Well,
I
I
had 3 years of French, but
I appreciate the French, but they seem to like to do everything themselves.
true.
So
Yes,
uh,
this is kind of common in Europe too. We think about the French like that. It's funny, yeah.
it's like if it wasn't invented here, the doesn't yeah, whatever.
That's true. Okay, that's it for me too then. Um,
All right, well,
Yeah, yeah, nothing on my end. I've been, like I said, I've been busy with these projects. Yeah, I forgot. We're redoing the redoing the house with Cat 6A, and that allows the power over Ethernet. So you just run a Cat 6 cable to the attic and put a wireless hub there,
yeah.
uh, which
that'd
is
be awesome.
nice. Once we have that, I'll
Yeah.
have better internet connections.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna put Wi-Fi 6 on
All
there,
right.
or what kind of Wi-Fi you're gonna put in there?
I forget, it's a puck that you get. It's about 6 inches in diameter. My son has one downstairs, but it's just too far away for me to uh get good access here. It comes and goes.
Mm.
So yeah,
I made
just fish out the old cable and put in the new.
true.
Right.
I made one time for the Dutch embassy. The ambassador was about 600 meters from the embassy, and that was maybe 20 years ago. And he wanted to have internet from the embassy. So I set up a special dish, like a cooking dish, and then made a transmitter for Wi-Fi in it, and the other side a receiver, and that worked great. 500 meters. Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, if you
Wow.
direct it correctly,
Cool.
it works.
Nice.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, have a great week.
Very good.
Thank you for joining,
Yes, you too.
and you good luck with your shoulder.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And
Bye.
Michael, good luck with
Yes,
the wall.
yes. Keep it
Yeah,
moving.
oh yeah.
Keep moving.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
yeah.
Bye.